Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see from our other videos, we are massive Primal RC fans. We've got the limited edition Gravedigger there and the V1 monster truck. So this one's running 12S as you'll have seen, and the other one is stock. But Miles has got something really exciting.
Let's get in.
What have we got though?
We have the new RAM. I can't wait to open it.
So this one, guys, as you can see on the box, is the Primal RC Traction Hobby collaboration. The 1/8 scale 4x4 Dodge Ram 1500. So Miles is just going to open the box now, and then we can get stuck into this. Really anticipated this one, guys. We can't wait. We got some really cool tracks we can test it out on. Don't forget, like, share and subscribe, guys. We've got X-Maxes, we've got the big Losi, we've just unboxed this rally car. So we've got loads of cool videos we've been getting on with. Let's get in that box. Right, now we've done a fuss of getting that monster first outer packaging away. You can see we've got the Primal RC truck. So we've really been excited to get this one, guys. We love crawling and trail driving, so this was an obvious choice, really. A little bit bigger, isn't it? Because we've got 10th scales. So this being an 8th. I could look at the box all day, guys. So looking at the details here, we've got 4-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, 2.4 gig, locking diffs, 2-speed. We got lights on there, brushless motor, and a 150 amp ESC. On that note, I'm not actually sure if this one is a brushless one, because I ticked the box being tight for a brushed one, because I've been speaking to Max from Redfin Models. So have a look over on their new website. Really, really wicked website, guys. And we've actually ordered the HOBBYWING 1/8 scale Fusion, haven't we?
That'll be good.
So hopefully within the next couple of days that'll come, so we can run it brushed if it is brushed, because it says brushless on the box. So we'll find out with you guys. Likewise, I don't actually know what colour is in here. I thought I was having a silver one, but there's blue pictures on it, so I don't know if it's a blue box or we'll find out. It might be pink, guys. I don't care. It's still awesome. So let's have a look. Let's break these seals. We nearly bought a traction hobby years ago. I think it was called a Founder, the big Jeep.
They do a Raptor as well.
They do a Raptor as well, yeah.
Which I was actually looking at before this came out.
You're up for one of them, are you? You never know, guys. You may be a traction hobby Raptor coming. Right, what colour is it?
It's silver, all right.
It's a silver. Nice. That's the colour we fancy, guys. See, genuine smile. Yes. Right, there's another box of goodies there. We got instructions. More Primal stickers. Oh, I'm so chuffed that silver, guys. I really wanted the silver. That'll be useful. Right. How do we get it out, Miles?
Grab it and hope.
Grab it. Let's pull this box over.
It's tied.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to pull the inside out. These are really well packed, guys. Hang on. Trying to move that. There we are. Okay, let's chuck that up on here. There we are. Flipping it, what a fuss. Okay. Whew, we're in. That's massive. I didn't think it was going to be that big.
I thought it was going to be about that size.
Mega. We'll compare it size-wise, guys, to a 1/10, because we've got a couple of 1/10s up there. Right, how do we get it out of this box here, Miles? The front looks like it's already come out. A load of foam. Cable ties on this. Let's get the snips. Scissors. We got snips here, guys. A little bit more prepared this time, because we got some drawers off camera that you can't see in front of us. We've got all the snips and stuff down there. There we are. Okay, okay. Grab those snips again, Miles. Oh, the suspension feels mega. We've watched loads of videos, haven't we, them on the stairs. We want to do some stair rides.
I've already thought of a few.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right, okay. It's out. Everyone always does that, don't they, on YouTube. There we are, look at my new truck. Let's just bounce off my desk. The drop test.
It's passed the drop test, I'd say.
I like that. Okay, so we've got a highly detailed body, guys. Actually is a load trainer back. That's cool, because we've got some stuff we want to put in there.
Suspension, very nice.
This is a rubbish unboxing, but I really don't care, guys. There's all the suspension underneath. Right, so we need to figure out how to get the body off. I think it's these clips here. And we're going to find out now.
Find out what falls.
Yeah, that comes off. Are there any more on the front? Yeah, there's 2 pins on the front. Okay, so 2 tabs on the back, and there's 2 pins that you push together on the front, and off it comes. There's a really good weight to that. That feels really substantial, guys. And obviously you've got your wiring plug there, which is going to connect all the lights up, because there are a load of lights on this thing.
Oh, look at that though.
It's really flat, isn't it? We've got, ironically, the same suspension setup on our LC70 Land Cruiser, haven't we? So it is a brushed one, guys. It says brushless on the box. This particular one is a brushed motor. So what size is that in there? Doesn't actually say, does it? 775 motor. So much bigger than your 540 size. But not a problem, because it was way cheaper, literally half the price, wasn't it? And our mate Max is going to sort us out. So what we need to do, guys, we're going to get a battery in it. So it's on an XT60 at the moment, so we'll get an adapter on there. We're actually going to run this. Where's it gone?
Somewhere.
There it is. We've got these brand new Hobby King Turnigy 6000 milliamp hour 4S packs. They're 100C, which is going to be plenty of punch for a trail truck. So let's just do the test. We had to adjust the rally card to see if it fitted in there.
Battery's too good.
Battery's too big. So will it fit in there? Oh, that is absolutely made to measure in there, guys.
Couldn't be
perfect. Once I get that strap out of the way, made to measure, so that should last ages. So I think what we're going to do now, guys, off camera, we're going to assess out how all the light features work on it.
The modes.
The modes, because let's just go through what we've got there. We've got the instructions, which I do recommend you read, guys, because there's so many features on this truck with the different speed gearboxes, front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, all the different light modes. You've got some cool stickers there. And Miles is just going to jump in the goodies box to see what we've got in there. Loving this, so this is really cool.
Should be a controller and some spares.
Let's have a look, tip it out then.
Yep.
Okay, so this here, we've got different rate springs, and this you can change the setup of the rear suspension link. If you have a look on DoRC's page, it really strips the car down, and you can change it into a 4-bar link, not a 3, something like that. So that's what that is. So that's probably more if you want to drive it more fast, sort of basher truck than a scale trail truck.
And set tyres.
Happy days. Another full set of tyres. Are they the same? Slightly different tread patterns. We'll have a look at those and compare those.
More boggers. Mud boggers.
More mud boggers. This thing is gonna live in the mud round here, guys. And we've got a controller there. So that's a Dumbo one, the new digital Dumbo, because there's so many modes on this car. You need a massive multi-channel controller. So we'll pop that down. We'll get some batteries in it. It's probably gonna be 4 AAs. If we can get the cover off. Yeah, 4 AAs in there, guys. So we'll pop those in. We've got a pile there ready. And then we'll get all the features working, and we'll go through it with you, show it how it all works.
Let's do it.
Let's get on to that. Okay, guys, we've got the batteries in the controller, and we're now working out what the buttons do on it, because we've got buttons there, there, and up on the top here. So this one here, if we press that once, we've got our grille lights and the side markers come on orange. Second time, we've got our low beam. And a third time, we've got our high beam. And a fourth time, it turns off. Now, this has been a bit hit and miss, but if you use your steering and you flick it quickly twice to the right, that should put on the hazard warning. So 1, 2. See if they come on. Yep, so they've come on. Look. And in theory, if we do the same again, 1, 2, that should turn them off. Been a bit hit and miss turning them off though, guys. Yeah, it's not turned it off. Look, 1, 2. I think you've got to make sure you go right to the end of the throw on it. There you go. So that's turned off. So again, with our steering, if we do it to the left, 1, 2. That should change the sides of the markers to orange. And again, 1, 2, turn them off. Nope, the weight is a nightmare, isn't it? 1, 2. Maybe quicker. 1, 2. There you are, they've gone back. And if we do it 3 times, 1, 2, 3. I can't remember if it's to the left or to the right. To the left it must be. There's actually marker lights down on the grill there, like spot lamps. So 1, 2, 3. Will they come on? No, sorry about this, guys. We'll sort it out. 1, 2, 3. There you go, and you've got your side lights on there. Now, we have got quite a funky drive system on this car. So, you've got it in normal mode at the minute, which is 4-wheel drive. That's slow, I think. So if we press this button on the top here, you can hear the servo go. So that's slow mode. Press the button on the top. That one there. Hear the servo go. That's then in the fast mode. Now, these buttons here, as you can see, is 4-wheel drive. So if we switch that switch, we got rear wheel drive. Put it back into its center. 4-wheel drive. Put it to the back. Front wheel drive. So these buttons here, that locks the front diff. So that's locked now, guys. And if we unlock it, that one there again, give it a little go. That is unlocked. So the rear diff is unlocked now. Nothing there. We press the bottom button on the controller. Hear the servo. That is now locked as well. So we've got front and rear locking diffs. 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, and millions and millions of lights. So obviously you've got your lights on the back as well. Look, they'll all turn on and off with the controller as well. Wonder if they do reverse lights. Yeah, we've got reverse lights as well. Look at that, that's cool. The only thing I'm not super duper over the moon about, guys, is with the headlights on, we've got indicators. Why do they do that? I wonder if we can channel map that out. I don't really want to cut the wires. It's just quite cool if you put the hazards on, but who the heck wants to film a cool scale RC truck with indicators on it? So what we're going to do next, guys, we will get this thing out and get it absolutely filthy dirty, and then once we've got it back and given it a good clean, we'll get the brushless conversion fitted. So hopefully Max has got that in the post to us, and then we can get this thing out and do a second brushless video. So now we worked out the basic functions of the truck, guys. I did say we were going to look at the scale of it. So this is a 1/8 scale, which is pretty big in the crawler world. And next to it there is our 1/10 scale G-Made GS02 Pro Toyota LC70. So you can see it's not an enormous difference, but obviously this is a long wheelbase truck anyway, the Ram, but that's where the biggest difference is the length of it. That is a big truck, guys, which does mean hopefully we can tackle some tougher terrain. The wheels are not enormous compared to the 1/10 scale, but again, it's quite a significant difference, isn't it? Ground clearance, again, the Ram is more of a trail truck. GS has been lifted up a little bit, but just to give you an idea, if you've got 10th scales, guys, this Ram is pretty big in fairness. So what I'd like to do with this one is get some scale accessories and junk in the back like this one, because I do think they look cool, all kitted up. But for now, let's just get that battery charged and take it out and get it dirty. It's far too clean, guys. It's time, guys. The first run, when I say run, not bash, because I'm not bashing it, the first gentle run of our Primal RC Traction Hobby RAM1500. Completely out the box, guys. No mods to it at all. We got some nice tasty metal wheels for it and a Fusion brushless from Max from Redfin in the house ready to put on later. But I just wanted to give it a run straight out the box, out in the wild, to see how it handles. Let's do it. Not bad slow speed control for the brushed either, guys, so once we get that Fusion in, it'll really crawl. But come on, how cool does that look? Alright guys, here we are on the beach. Let's just see what it's like in the higher speed mode. Don't forget this is the brushed one, so it's not going to go like the other one. Not bad, that's pretty cool actually, isn't it? Tell you what we could do though, if we do that switch, that'll go into rear wheel drive now, won't it? Oh, that's rubbish.
We need more power.
We definitely need more power. Try and do a little bit of scale driving, guys. It just hasn't quite got that super slow speed control that you get with the Fusion on it. Right, so we need to lock the diffs. Front and rear diffs lock now. Will it get up there? Yeah, that made a big difference. Not. Go. Well, let's just unlock those before I forget. There's definitely a trail truck, not a crawler, guys. I've given up on the beach, guys. It just hasn't got the power and it's going to be super boring. So what I will say, if you are going to buy one of these, do it if you can get a cheap one like we did here. This was literally half the price of the brushless one, and we've got the brushless kit coming for it. But this is a massive disappointment. That is flat out, guys, on 4S. Very, very so. Again, I suppose I will say it on my Raminator scale speed. That is absolutely flying, isn't it? But for a 4S truck, that's massively disappointing. The scale of it looks brilliant, looks great. And the suspension works really well. But the speed, well, there just isn't any, is there? So we'll use this as a very, very short test drive video that'll end up in it being pretty much of a big disappointment, really. But stay tuned for some more videos, because once we get that brushless in it, it's going to absolutely fly, and then we can make some of the videos like everyone else has made and make it look really cool and really fast. Because the overall look and the quality of it is there, it just hasn't got the legs. And bear in mind, I think that's like a 775 brushed motor in it, and that's flat out on a 100C fully charged 4S pack. It just hasn't got much go in it, has it? So what I'll do, stop it there, and we'll go brushless it, get some wheels on it, see if we can make it faster. Stay tuned for that one.